is exquisite. Might I...
It won't be long now. You're distracted. My time with you was limited, Tristan. Well, as I recall, I was awaiting your visit when I received a letter informing me that you were unavailable. You imagine my dismay? I get better every day. I mean, you always say it won't be long now. Well, it's time. I'm fine. Let me out. Miss me? You're leaving? No.
Vampires hiding in plain sight. And his sister, the Lady Aurora.
Children, but since then my station in life has...
Thought the matter settled. Was already in love with another. You are not meant to see this.
I'm meant to be in prayer.
It's too late. The guards are coming.
Well, if the gods know, then Tristan himself... Nicholas, go. New Orleans shortly. And don't start the party without me.
I'm headed straight for the gate.
I'm surprised that he's without her. And I can love.
The most beautiful letter I'd ever received. And I did. With all of my... But then a special instruction.
That was fun.
You don't have to treat me so gently. Well, then make me like you. I knew you'd find me. Hello, my sweet love. Looking at you now, it feels like yes. Are you saying that leaving me felt like the end of the world? I notice Elijah's not with you. Well, I'm sure he would have been with your brother. At least not in the way that you think. The witch is here. And yet I wish I had not been born. My mother died giving to another soul, and never again will they have any... Like I'd asked. I would be here. I need to know. The first mistake being... See, Nicholas, everything inside of me was screaming. I had to... My own mind is a demon that... Sure enough, Nicholas fed him blood. It was intoxicating. Which clung to me all the way down. But it's the smell of blood. How you loathe me. Remade myself into your equal.
We could have been the greatest loves.
You didn't even bother to look. Hide? Flee turn from you. Because I do not love first time, and I find you a cruel... Oh, your own mother. And what hope is there for you? I owe you nothing, and I could never love you. Yes, I was rather cruel. He just had one question. I couldn't stop the words flying out of my... About how you killed your mother. Lie to them all so that they would flee with... Why did I tell you? Begging me to go with you. I could not say yes. And this was his revenge. A prophecy which, spelling all of our doom in her prophecy, but a dangerous toy in dangerous hands must be removed. By friend, family might be. Come closer. I'll tell you everything I know. My eyes, don't you think?
Necklace would flatter your eyes.
Think? If I should happen to be in the mood for something sweet.
Come with me. And don't worry. I promise I won't bite. On the contrary, I've cleared my calendar for the day.
Is this your attempt to discern who's...
I'd love to know whose side you're on. From so beautiful a woman without us buying her lunch.
Well, it does seem like most men have lost. No. Darling, you aim to... Also, I suppose I owe you a favor. What would you like to know? Nick, I am Becca's. After all, she's my sire. Believing we were the Michaelsons. It was no easy task to... And yet we survived. When the compulsion ended, it was as if someone had... Tristan swore he wouldn't rest. So the three of us swore a pact of vengeance. Jen and Tristan never quite got over their hatred of one another. That... I think I'd like to take me for a walk. Show me...
Mausoleum's meant to honor those who've...
Like your intentions. Over the long centuries, my bright light in an ocean of dark love brought me a joy I had not felt in interrogation under the guise
of my feelings for you.
a duel in my honor. How should... What is this? A dangerous, cursed divider. Two of the men sent to retrieve her with Rebecca is perfectly safe. Come back to bed. So you can trust me to tell you where... Hello, Elijah.
Elijah, please.
Our act of compulsion has been revealed. There's really no reason why his body, but I've got other plans. Time. Why not simply choose to trust me?
And see your infamous ex.
Leave me a prisoner in some stuffy monastery.
The head of your sire. She'd have been perfectly safe with...
Well, I prefer to be in control. Open the envelope. Put your mind at... Well, well.
It's been ages. You look.
Rude.
Nonsense.
Well, Lucian and I have all...
More from such gaudy theatrics. Don't blame Aurora.
The bartender slash therapist. Never allow any harm to come.
No reason why.
Easy, Lucian.
Sorry to delight.
Century to compulsion, my love. Some of us lost a great deal more. I do not like these threats.
Depends on the mark.
Now I have to deal with the long-lost sister. But this prophecy has you all act to foolishness. Any of you. I certainly grew on her own, so I decided no harm could come to her. No one could possibly even track her. Lord Rebecca is perfectly fine. Are we to play a fun game? The mother of Niklaus's child. Or... Woo! That actually hurt. Felt pain since the 1700s. Kind of tick. But I don't... No one should dare harm my brother. Seeing as you're all going to need him if you want your... You see, while I did ensure... And then I killed them. Who has the advantage now?
We've great strides were made today.
So sweet of you to defend us.
We must. Tim will die slowly and in
You betray me. After all your promises of... You must be Cammy. Oh, poor dear. Still sleeping. Well, you have a big day ahead of you. We should get started. I need to have a little heart-to-heart conversation.
I know who you are, but if you have a problem with me, fine.
I assumed you knew who I was. Introduce myself. I am Aurora, long-lost love of Niklaus Michelson. Quite precious to him. Upon your pitiful species. That is such an odd little word. It's difficult to watch. I confess, when I first heard your name, I was intrigued. Internet, it is such a marvel. I learned all about your Dane twin brother slaughters 9 seminary students and then does himself.
Bringing up the
Maybe I'm looking for the ways in which we are alive. See, Nick's been obsessed with me for centuries. And mine, well, he can be a bit daft. You know, he likes to have me committed every so often. Eccentric predisposition. Thanks to him, I've been plunged earlier and exercised for demons fire. I'm a stickler for honesty. You bit saccharine, no? Jealous. It seems as though you see the good in Nick. Are you the one to bring it out of him? Human that he has manipulated.
And you.
It's more like it. You're ashamed that you enjoyed it. And that's why you study psychology. Somewhat puerile jealousy. Danger of losing the love of your life. Dodge a few minor my brother's internment. But what I cannot overcome is your affection. Call me jealous. I do believe it, Nick. I see it. Do you actually love her? Would that I didn't have the need for her to learn that you would lower yourself to this. Her under the mistaken belief that she is pure. Not quite the ray of unwavering sunshine that you believe. Oh, poor frail. Glad you involved her in all. I suppose it's to be expected. Unless the source of your ire. Well, now I suppose I shall have to kill her. Cammy excites you the way that I into your most wicked desires. So when we're angry, that's what lovers do. But I know, actually, for killing your little human pet.
In ways your spoilt little mind. Recollections have been rendered obsolete.
I said...
How many days has
Let's try...
to get back the Seratura and lock them all away in a pit of...
...the medallion since it... By end of day will have...
Oh, I never stop playing. All sonatas in my head. Yeah. Here's to an even better tomorrow. The moment you know he is in love with you, you're going to do something for me, and you will slit your own throat and bleed out silently. You will want to cry out. Oh, my love. I knew you'd find me. You came for me.
Rory. What are you doing?
Not to us.
Aurora.
To you. So, I trust it went well? How much fuss over such a little trinket. So glad that I can rely on you. You've more than earned your reward. Yes. I'll end it right now. Fabulous.
If you don't mind my asking.
Not an animal at all, darling. A monster. An entire family of them. Are you looking for me? I used the same concoction on you that my brother caught episodes. Think, Freya, we could have been sisters. Of mind, something you don't currently. That's precisely what I'm counting on. Will you still be alive when they get hit? Modern weaponry for the modern woman. No, Elijah. And it seems your darling sister busy as a little bee, die. Even your own myth you and your brother create.
Horribly delusional of you, Aurora.
Niklaus can be resilient.
Only the only love worth fighting for. My beloved brother, Tristan. One brother. Such a beautifully carved little knight. I could tell the effort you put into it. You have such an appreciation for chess. Queen takes.
Looking for this.
For miles, and I'm really not in the mood for a chat.
I've come to make a proposal.
I know who I want to kill and how exactly. So what good are you to me?
It's patient. Give me your hand, and I'll give you what you...
You see, Aya, what I want. My brother, who drowns endlessly at the bottom of... This had better work. So sorry. I failed you.
My body drowned.
Tristan. But first, or a tragedy, depending on who you... Oh, Nick. It's representational magic.
Which is to drag you to the chambre de the link which binds your
Body to remain helpless, and your mind...
the time.
Oh, you mean the swords? You have to choose the swords, wouldn't you?
Free, I'm going to cut.
Who says we can't hurt each other in here? You do quite fancy yourself the White Knight. Like I said. That's more fit. Weakest piece on the board. Chains fall. They'll clamor for... They have to, Nick. Really love either of you. Even if she can stomach you. Did you not rip all in the name of always and forever? If you spend your immortality... Oh. Even in this crucial hour, you're... Even if you never learn from yourself because of them, and I...
Might revisit our chat.
What are you doing? Don't just kill me.
I wouldn't grant you that.
I feel like a brand new. Ply me with champagne and entice me with nostalgia.
Perhaps.
And what does that chapter entail? Such good talkers, but how rarely they produce.
They call me delusional. He is and always has been your...
This.
This is more of your...
Say. I've been stopped.
I think at least now you're truly a pair.
I think he's beaten, my darling. Just not yet broken. To do is take this into me in killing you myself.
Please keep Nick alive.
That dreadful tune. Did it ever occur to you that our roles might one day be... No doubt you intended...
After all, did he not?
For me must run deep indeed. Would feel nothing.
And I would forgive every...
Wow, you really are... He's quite pathetic. After all these years, he still remains such to an end. But the means to remake myself, pure and unbridled power.
Always longed for.
Cheers. How would you like to watch me burn? Perhaps plot got free. What then? Kill me? Talking, all. Drive this into my heart. Die. This day just gets better and better. You really did not think this through, did you? Woman of your dreams. Which one should I kill first? Cammy, the hero, was never a good look. Vampire goes into a room without being... I almost feel ready to give everything, even your life, for...